Hi folks, um, thanks for checking the video out here. This is just going to be a short introductory into who I am, what I'm going to be doing, and later on I'll get into the gear that I'm using. But right now let me give you a little bit of background. I've been backpacking for 10 years. Haven't done a long through hike like this one coming up. I've done through hikes. I've done the long trail in Vermont twice. One is a section, and one is a full-fledged through hike in one season. I've done living in New England. I've done quite a bit in the whites. Have not done the presidentials. I've tried and had to turn back. Conditions weren't right. Ran out of daylight. Whatever. Have done the Pemi Loop though. Which is the western part of the whites. Takes you over Lincoln, Liberty, Garfield, out that way. And I have videos of those. If you go to my YouTube page and then click on me, and then that will take you to my page, and at the top you'll see videos. You click videos and that will have all the trips that I've taken over the years. So I've done also, last 2 years ago I did the 100-mile, I have already done Cotard and then the 100-mile wilderness as a southbounder. I've been out west, just completed the Tahoe Rim Trail. What was that, 170, 180 miles, I guess, in the northern part of Sierras. I just love it out there. And that's what I was going to do this summer. And I've been doing all kinds of research, getting ready to do the JMT, John Muir Trail. And I was going to do it as a nobo. I was going to go northbound, starting in Cottonwood, which is 3 days, well, it would have been 3 days south of Mount Whitney. And I would have started off at 13,000 feet, though. That was going to be my biggest challenge. But anyway, all the research that I've been doing and all the videos that I watch at night in the evening, I just don't like watching those sitcoms. They're just useless. They're just wasted time. So I watch YouTube and I learn a lot of tricks. I follow a lot of people. A couple of them I really like. And that's how I've learned. And then I also get out there and do it too. So that's what I've been doing. And over the holidays, my wife finally said, you know, why don't you just do the friggin' trail? Because I've been trying the last couple of years, and she just wasn't on board, me being gone for 6 months. And I don't blame her. You know, she's got a house. She's going to have to mow the lawn, and, you know, she's all my other trips have been, I think the longest I've been out is about a month and a half, 2 months, but most of them I'm out for a month, and I come home, you know, and then I take off and do another trip. But this was going to be 5 to 6 months, probably 6 months. So I didn't want to leave her. She wasn't first. When I first approached her 2 years ago, she's like, "Oh yeah, go ahead." But then after I started doing the research, it sunk in that I was really thinking about doing it. And she got cold feet, and I could see it. I could tell in her voice. I could see it in her face. So I backed off. Well, the other night she finally said, "All right, do it. 100% do it. Whatever you need, I'll be your support at home. I'll mail you your boxes. I'll pick up your gear. If you need to swap out gear," she goes, I want you to do it. So that's all I needed to hear. And the next day I was on the web, and I booked my flight. First of all, I had to contact my shuttle driver down there, Ron Brown, nice guy. I've used him before too. And I coordinated what his schedule was. Then I had to go back on the price line, and I got my flight, called him back to make sure he was still open, so I booked everything, so I'm all set to go. I'm hitting the trail on March 21st. Leaving New England at 6 a.m. in the morning. I should be at Springer. He's going to pick up my fuel for me, so we don't have to make a stop for that. I should be on the trail on March 21st. He said no later than noontime, between 11 and noon. So that's when it's going to get real, I guess. So as far as my background goes, I've been in construction 45 years, worked for myself in New England, shoveled snow off the job sites. I've been on staging at 15 degrees, siding houses, so I'm done with the cold. That's why I didn't want to start in January or February. The end of March, I'm sure we'll have a little bit of snow, but it won't be like these people that are starting in February. That's brutal. I mean, I camp up here. The wife and I and friends, I made a pulk sled. We snowshoe in a few miles, and we camp right through the winter. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I do it because there's nothing else to do in the winter in New England. Once the Patriots close their lockers, there's nothing in New England worth, unless you're a skier or a snowboarder. That's it. So we picked up winter backpacking. And it's fun. No bugs, no snakes, no bears, no people. So it has its benefits. Okay. So anyway, that's who I am. Again, I'm starting March 21st. All right, folks. Nice meeting you. And I'll be talking to you in a little while. Okay. Bye.